The forces of Renly Baratheon have taken the capital city of King's Landing. Renly now sits the Iron Throne, and the bastards Joffrey, Tommen, and Myrcella have all been executed. What? Hello and welcome back guys to a Clash of Kings. In this episode we'll be doing a quest which involves killing wildlings and... well, maybe. We'll see how it goes. For those who are new to the mod, this quest will be completely new, but for those who have been playing a bunch of versions, you would have seen this before. Now, you start off this quest by going to White Arbor and go into the tavern. As Ethian just runs straight through a fire. Now the first man you want to talk to is Manfred. What do you want? Merely pass the time in a tavern? Do you have any interesting people ever come here? I suppose Septon Germund. And he goes on about Germund anyway. So anyway, basically Germund's not here right now, but if you just happen to press tab and press back to the tavern, oh look at that, Septon Germund is here. Beautiful. And just Ethan's just excited. He's in a tavern, he's very drunk, he's having an argument with the wall. Ethan. Anyway, let's talk to Septon Germund. Greetings, I am Germund, the Septon of this part of town. Are you listening? Anyway, any news from the castle? Yes, Heph. Maester Theomer? Very good. Okay, so basically, he's going on about there's rumours of wildlings being in an area, and he wants me to go take a look. Now, you can read this if you want. I've seen this enough, and done this quest many times, so anyway. Cool, so right now he's going to ask me to go scout out a village, and that is where we're going to go right now. During my travels we have encountered a wildling party who don't seem to be very happy with us, and we will of course fight to the end. They outnumber us by a few, but I believe we will be able to defeat them if we use supreme tactics, of course. Now, since we are quite far up in the north, we're now fighting in snow, which is a nice change to be honest. I don't think I've ever fought in snow before, besides when I'm actually at the wall. But this is really cool, of course. There's lots of trees. You can definitely tell we're in the north. There's no doubt about that. Now, let's see if they have cavalry. They do. As you can see, there was a lot of them far ahead from the main bunch. So what I'm going to do is get my archers to come chill up here. I'm going to get my cavalry to come chill back there because I don't want them taking the first charge. And let's see if my archers would be able to take any of them off their horses. Okay, let's see. Here they come. Okay, let's take out these horsemen. Ooh. Just trying to lure the cavalry into my men. As you see, I've made them go really close together. Main reason is for that is that the cavalry just stop moving once they charge into their group. It's quite a good tactic, I would say. It's the best tactic you could probably get when you're facing a large cavalry force like this. Alright, now that's done. We're going to try and let our archers do the rest. Like you can see, our archers are doing a good job. But this is when we're just going to charge everyone. We should be able to finish them off now quite easily. Oh wow, that's actually a lot more than I thought. But it's pretty good, we seem to be doing pretty good. And the wildlings look different as well. I am liking the look of them. They're using a few different weapons. A lot of them do look the same from the last version. But they've got different helmets now, which is very nice. My horse is going to die. It wouldn't be an episode without without a companion dying. Would it? No, I can't move. Anyway, it looks like we're just about done. Last one there. Beautiful. I don't think we lost anyone. No, we didn't. I think Ethian was the only one knocked out. But, you know, that's no surprise. He's always knocked out, isn't he? Yeah, Ethian. Let's access the... Oh, sweet, we got some cool loot. This is already better than my current helmet, but you know what, just for the style, I'm not going to get rid of it. We've got a stubborn horse here. Speed of 30, speed of 30. Is that better than my horse? It is. I have to change horses. Cool, and I'll just take all this as well. Not sure if I'll really be using much of it. I'll use that helmet on a companion or two. I've got some spare shields and some gloves. Not a bad loot overall, actually. I'm pretty happy how this all turned out. Cool. And some soldiers have upgraded. Veiled sergeants. We got some veiled longbowmen. We got some more sergeants. I think no, those are the mounted units. Cool. And so Drew's stag has leveled up. Beautiful. So I'm probably gonna do some upgrades on the way up. I'm probably gonna get the helmet too. Actually, let's do it now. Why not? Let's honor Sir Drew Deathstag with this beautiful helmet. Doesn't it just look great? I think I might give him a horse if he can wield it. He can. Beautiful. He's got a cool shield as it is. I don't think we can really upgrade him anything else. Very nice. I'll probably give some of the other stuff to other companions who don't have as good armor. But anyway, let's before we forget, set him as a horseman now since he's on a horse, and let's carry on our journey. Okay, we're at Hill Hall. Let's visit Hill Hall. Oh, it looks different. We've got some new music as well. Oh wow. So as you can see, Hill Hall has been quite destroyed. Now right now we are looking for an old woman. Well, basically we're looking for any sign of life. Doesn't look too good, does it? Oh wait, there she is. Found her. Look at the ice as well. Cool. You are hiding, frightened woman. Let's speak to her. Who are you? Stay away from me. What's happened here? Wildlings, my lord. They come during the night. Put the village to torch. Horrible 'twas. My name is Heph. I have been sent to scout out the village. Tell me where the wildlings went. I don't know, my lord, but they can't have gone far. Okay, so basically she's going to tell me to go to Barrowtown, I think it is, and talk to Goodwife Nira. Anyway, so this is how she survived the attack. Cool. Anyway, let's leave so the music stops playing. And right now we're going to head down to, I believe, Barrowtown, and I'll meet you there. Going through my notes, I realised that the location of her has changed. It's no longer at the place I was originally heading towards. I looked at the notes again, I was like, maybe I've read something wrong. She's now at Last Hearth, or Hearth. Anyway, let's approach the castle. Request entry to the castle. I believe she'll be here. I don't know. Let's go to the Lord's Hall. I doubt she would be in the Lord's Hall. Maybe? No. But you know what? We'll have a look anyway, because obviously this is a very nice hall. No. Let's go take a walk around the courtyard. No, visit the kitchens. It's probably there. Let's enter the kitchens. Let's go. There we go. Good wife Myra. What do you want? Have you heard of any wildlings being sighted? Oh God, no. Haven't seen any wildlings since I was but a wee child. Big shaggy man he was. Oh, lovely. Anyway. She's going to tell me that her daughter Jess, which should be next to us, has been sleeping with them, I believe. Lovely stuff. Don't really want to read that. But anyway, we'll talk to Jess. What do you want, huh? Careful, girl. Insolence is not a virtue. Forgive me, my lord. I did not see clearly who spoke to me. Your mother seemed to think that you may have heard something about the wildlings. That's not what it said, but you know what? I'm changing it because I can. Yes, my lord. They come over the wall, William said. Anyway, she's going to ask me if I want to shag her. And I might. Tell me you wouldn't do the same. Tell me you would not do the same. You would shag this ginger. I'm not a bad person. I'm not a bad person. Anyway, so just told you that there had been rumours of wildlings in the lonely hills north of the Dreadfort. Perhaps they have taken refuge in the abandoned holdfast. Anyway, you should bring at least 100 men with you, just to be on the safe side. Now, this part of the quest has brought much stress in the past. So right now, I'm going to go around to all the villages and recruit some more men just for this part of the mission. Okay, I spent some time going to all the nearby villages, recruiting a few men. A few of them have upgraded as well. I also stopped back off at White Harbour to sell all that gear that we got before from the wildlings. So now that I've got 64 men, I believe this is the most I can hold. So here we are at the abandoned holdfast, just north of the Dreadfort. I'll show you where this is. So you should all know where the Dreadfort is, and it's just here. Okay, so here we go. So it's recommended that there is a trick to this quest, from what I've learnt from doing it so many times. And the way I do it, and for the way that most people do it, it's not necessarily the fun way, but it sort of has to be done to sort of progress, you could say. Anyway, so I sort of just ignored the whole surroundings. Let's go back out, sorry. I'm having a talk. So here we look at some of this really disturbing looking thing. And this abandoned fort here. And this guy's got some fire there. Some blue fire. This old man. And look at all these markings. Creepy. Okay. What do you want? What do you want? I saw an elk carrying a dead man in a dream. I've come searching for wildlings. Have you seen them? Saw a fist in the snow. The dead was crawling all over it. Saw a dark shape in the north. It speaks to me. Whispers. Saw wild men too. This is my attempt of sounding like an old man, of course. It's not working. Anyway, he's mental. Tell me where the wildlings went now. Haha, no. You can't have them. He gave them to me. They're mine to play with. In the cold north, the night rains. Anyway. So now if we leave, you'll see there is now whites. They are currently running away from me. Great. God damn it. Right, let's see if I can chase them. So the way is, if you fight these whites on the field, you'll probably lose. They're really, really strong. Well, at least they were anyway. But anyway, there's a way you can do it. And basically, what you do is you order your troops to attack without you. Now, this is the boring way, but it has to be done. So anyway, we're going to continue. So we killed 11 and we lost 2. We're going to continue the attack. We did win again. And we'll keep going again. So yeah, we're losing quite a few men. But there we go. Your men fought bravely. There we go. Cool. So we did win. Now I'm sorry for the people who didn't want to see that, but at this stage of the campaign, we are very early on. We do not have the troops to fight that. So, and I want to continue this quest so the episode can flow on. Anyway, so we got quite a few items from this. Not bad at all. I will take them all, and I'll probably just sell them. Look at this. Look at these wildling sword. I do love the look of these, even though we're probably never going to use them. But you know what? It'd be cool to get a good pair later on if we can. Anyway, I'm not sure if I have enough inventory space for all of this, but I'll take what I can. Just enough. Done. Awesome. We got a bunch of upgrades as well. Now, I'm probably going to disband all these North troops straight away. Mainly because I can't really afford them, and I don't need them anymore. So, yeah, that's why I'm getting rid of them all. I was only sort of getting them for that quest. Now, we are on 28 troops. Now, this is sort of the amount of troops I think we should be on. Anyway, let's look at our notes. Shadows in the Night, Part 5. The old man has raised revenants from the dead. Oh, wait, there we go. Okay, I had to hold down space for a bit. Return to Gerald in White Harbour. So right now, we're going to go down south to White Harbour. We're going to go to the castle, and we're going to form a Man of the Night's Watch about what we've just witnessed. And, this should be about it. I leveled up as well as some other people. Marek Ashwood. I'm going to do that on the way, and I'll meet you back at White Harbour. Okay, let's enter White Harbour. Let's go to the castle, and let's look for the man. Where is he? He should be just back here. Who are these people? I don't even know. Gerald, here we go. What do you want? Settlement German sent to me? Oh, is that so? Blah 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 blah. No, he sent me to track down a band of wildlings that burned down the village of Hillhall. My journey ends up north of the Dreadfort in the lonely hills where I found the wildlings. They're as cold as ice. I love that part. As cold as ice. Yet they still walked. Their eyes were blue without life. They were whites. We had a raven from the Lord Commander. Awesome. Anyway, let's just, anyway, if you want to read that, there you go. Awesome, so we've completed the next part of the mission. I believe that is it now. So yeah, the wildling, basically the whites have returned, or you could say the White Walkers, you could say. Anyway, let's go back to the tavern. Let's talk to Septon Gurmund and let's tell him what... Aethian, please calm down. Yes, Heph, I found the wildlings. An old man had raised them from the dead as whites. Cool, and we got some wildfire. Awesome, we'll have some fun with that later on. This is dire news, Heph. The 7-pointed star warns of whites and the revenants, shades and snarks. We must arm the villagers and warn the lords, and someone must send a raven to the wall. Gurren can do that. Anyway, so that is that. We have completed the mission. The first part of the mission, I would say, because the next part of the mission involves going to the wall. But I think we're going to leave that for next episode, but I will not leave this episode just yet. But I think we will start it, though. I think we will start it. So let's go talk to Gurren, and we shall start the mission. Well met, Heph. How do you know my name? I'm Gurren. Basically, they've heard what I did, and they're pretty happy with me. So now they want me to go help them out again by going up north. So now if we sort of scroll up here, I'll face the way of the map so you guys understand a bit better. And there we go, Castle Black. We can now go to Castle Black. And I'm going to visit Nightfall while we're up there as well. But for now, I think we're going to find another fight, and we shall end this episode. Okay, perfect. 28 wildlings on my way up north. This is perfect. I'm going to let them chase me a bit longer because I want it to be sort of a bit lighter. Alright, let's go after them now. Okay, this should be fairly simple. Even numbers, there's no excuses. Okay. So we're in position. Yet again, we're playing on a really cool looking map. I do love the look of this. Let's see if we can take some of these out early on so they don't interrupt my archers. Until I capture charge. Alright, let's pull back now and let our archers finish off. Then we shall start the fight here. Just make sure my horsemen get away just in time. Looks like there's one going to be chasing him. That's fine. Alright. Let's charge my companions first. Oh, whoops. Forgot about that guy. Alright, let's just charge everyone now. Screw it, let's do it. Let my companion get some XP as well. As well as me, of course. I like to get a bit of the action. Alright, just get my horse before they kill it. Probably not the best idea, actually. Probably wasn't the best idea. I was going to try and save my horse because I've already lost a horse in this series, and that's a pretty good horse. So I was trying to get off it, not realizing how far ahead I went, and I got pretty destroyed. Anyway, you know what? It's late at night. I don't have to be flashy. As long as my men do a good job, you know what? That's all that matters at the end of the day. Anyway, we've got some cool swords again. Crude. Yeah, too bad they got really bad stats. Looks like it's made out of rock, to be honest. But oh, there's our wildfire. I'm going to equip that, actually. Free up some space, of course. I'm going to put some of these back in. I'm going to take all the best items from here. That'll make us the most money. Awesome. All good now, guys. Now, second thoughts. I'm going to go back to White Harbour and sell all the stuff I've got, because the quest that we're about to do does involve some inventory space. And since we do need the money, I think I'm going to do that. So, guys, I'm going to head back to White Harbour. And then I'll see you guys in the next episode at Castle Black. So guys, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the episode. And I'll see you next time. Ta-ta for now.